Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Hey everybody, welcome back to a quick beer review. I'm kind of messing around with the lighting out here. You guys know, professional shit on this channel. I use my phone to record my videos, and I got a new phone, and I noticed the last two videos that I uploaded and tried to edit, like they were really washed out, and I think it was because the light was too bright. So I don't know if it's like something with, I don't know why it's doing it, but it looked terrible and I couldn't fix it, unfortunately. So I feel like I'm in the dark right now, but maybe this will be better. Who knows? So if it looks weird, that's why. Just giving you a heads up. This is actually going to be a re-review for me. Full disclosure, I reviewed this beer before and I don't know what happened to the review. I can't find it anywhere. So I don't know if I deleted it one night on accident. I don't know. But Monkish Brewing, Torrance, California, and now Anaheim, California. Courtesy, I got cans of this from my man Craig, and I also got cans from my buddy Nick. So I don't know who gave me this can, but I appreciate both you guys. This is West Coast Future. And this is a clear beer because you guys know this is the clear beer channel. Hashtag Team Clear Beer. 7% West Coast IPA. I think this is mostly Nelson. It's been a while since I had this. I just saw this in my fridge and I was like, holy smokes, I have one of these left. So I wanted to shoot another review because I looked on my channel. I'm like, nope, didn't get uploaded. So I must have lost it. So a little hashtag Team Old IPA, January 19th. Today is February 26th. Let's get into it, shall we? Hopefully you guys are getting on the clear beer train. It looks so dark out here. I wonder what this is going to look like when I go to edit it. Into the Monkish glassware, because you guys know beer tastes better in proper glassware. I feel bad, like I grabbed this glass and the bottom of the glass is chipped. I'm super bummed right here. But you know what, we're going to work through it, because that's what we do. Freshly washed glass. Oh, there we go. I thought I was going to do some dirty glassware mafia. Man, it is crystal clear. It is straw yellow. It's got a little bit of that green hue that we talk about with these new school kind of West Coast IPAs that are heavily hopped. A good fluffy finger and half of bright white head. It is super, super compact, very marshmallowy. Looks absolutely fire in that proper glassware. Shove our pat nose in it. See what it's got at way too old. A month and a half. Oh, it's Nelson for days. It's a gooseberry bomb, Craig. No, it's just like, it's Nelson to me. It's earthy, it's dirty, it's fruity, grapey. But it has a good amount of like resinous kind of dank thing. It smells dry, which I know sounds dumb, but it smells like it's gonna be a dry beer. But yeah, it's got this cool, like, it's a fruity thing. I don't know exactly what it is fruit-wise. I mean, it's pretty generic, but it's got like this cool fruity hoppy thing. With like a nice, just biscuity kind of bready. Is that because of the age? Maybe. No, it's a nice like biscuity bready just sweetness that you're smelling with all the hops. I mean, at, you know, a month and a half in the can, it's still aggressive on the nose. It still smells very pungent. I mean, when this was fresh, it was insane. I loved this beer. I've drank so many of these, but even after, you know, 6 weeks, it's mellowed a little bit, but it still smells fantastic. Yeah, there's like a little bit of like a candied thing. I love it. So let's go and taste it. Cheers, guys. Appreciate you. Still absolutely delicious. It has, the hops have faded a little bit, and there's more of like a malty backbone to this. There's a definite sweetness on the finish that was not there when it was really, really fresh, but still very much in your face hoppy. It's vinous, it's grapey. It has like a green kind of, I don't want to say grapevines because you never really, like when you smell tomatoes, I talk about tomato vines all the time. Tomato vines are very vegetal to me. And it has a little bit of like that earthy green vegetal thing to go with like the grapey, just dusty Nelson. Like the flavors that I get from Nelson. But yeah, definite like white wine, grapey. But there's like like I was smelling on the aroma, like there was a fruitiness to the aroma. Like there's some sort of fruity thing, and I don't know what that I don't know what that flavor is, but it's just a cool tropical fruit note that you get from this beer. Super dry, as with that's the case with most Nelson beers. 7%, you're not tasting booze. I will say this beer was better fresh, as most IPAs are, especially West Coast IPAs. I talk about all the time with hazy beers, I let those sit just because it kind of lets the yeast mellow out. West Coast IPAs, I'm not a big fan of aging. And this isn't old by any means. It's still really fucking good, but being I drank a lot of these when they were really, really fresh, I can tell a difference between this at, 6 weeks old compared to super fresh. But I hope Henry continues to brew these. I joke with Craig all the time because Monkish does releases every week. And we're like, is this going to be the week that he releases another West Coast beer? He makes such good West Coast beer. But the problem is all you fucking haze hoes ask for hazy beer these days. So that's all people are putting out. So we need to get back on the clear beer train and have more brewers brew clear West Coast IPAs, because as this beer is called West Coast Future, the future, my friends, is in West Coast IPA. We're coming back around. It's gone full circle. So good stuff. If you love Nelson, you'll love this beer. It would be fun for him to, brew this beer again, just use different hops. It'd be, I'd love to just kind of go through whatever varietals he wants to do with this beer. I love this beer. So another winner from Monkish. Their West Coast beers to me are very underrated. I don't know if you guys agree. Don't care. That's just the way how I feel. So that's West Coast Future from Monkish. If you guys have had it, leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought of it. That's it. See you guys soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.